trying to do your homework. Say, Corey, what, mama? Where's the beef?
Turn around, my dick is in my hand. Yeah, right here.
Oh, boy, that's just a little smoky.
Yeah. Shit. Look like that thing on that bun right there. I see a lot of bread, but no dick. Fuck you, Mom.
Shut up, Mama. Give me a complex.
I'm your son.
Not with that, you ain't.
Everybody, let's not waste any time here. As I told you, we want to get you guys out in time for the Super Bowl. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into it. Now, what we're doing here for the Super Bowl, we're doing a list of all things Super Bowl, ranging from commercials, ranging from halftime shows, right down to some Super Bowl moments themselves. And we're going to do everything that's kind of outside of what you know. I mean, we're going to try to pull up some things that you might have either forgot about or you never heard about. And maybe for one or two things, we'll revisit classic Super Bowl.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't know any of this.
Well, Martin, let's start out with this. Because a lot of people, now, here's the thing. Y'all are here right now because you like me. You know, you like Super Bowl don't pay me. Football don't pay me. Well, I give a fuck. You know,
I'm only in it for the chicken wings.
I tell you, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's like a wedding or a funeral for me. I just go to eat. You know, I go to somebody's house and they got food ready. I don't know them. I barely knew who was playing, to be honest with you.
At a funeral, you're like, this is good food. Hey, how's your brother doing? It was his funeral. Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, tell him great party, man. You know. I only keep up with football right down to the Super Bowl. I find the Super Bowl amazing. Like this year is the Atlanta Falcons and the Patriots, and New England
Go
Patriots.
Falcons.
Yeah, that's what Corey Goodwin's catchprise. Every time he closes out, "Go Falcons." I'm like, how much they pay you to say that shit? And shut the fuck up. You ain't paying nobody getting no money.
Hey man, that's his team. He's
from
Atlanta.
You the main one. You the main one talking about this we shit. That's my team.
No, he's not saying we. Just saying Go Falcons isn't saying we. We gotta win this. That's Ray.
You don't do that shit around here. Ain't nobody getting no checks from the NFL around here. But no, I'm just kidding. I like football and I keep up with it a little bit. And I think it's amazing. I mean, you know, like Tom Brady, if they win, this will be his fifth Super Bowl ring that he'll get. A 5 if he wins this one. I mean, 4 is crazy enough for an event that 99% of people on this planet will never get to even attend to watch. Sure. Much less participate in. So I have crazy respect for people who made it to the Super Bowl. I think it's an amazing thing. And a lot of people here, though, they're kind of like, man, why are you talking about this, Corey? Yeah, y'all got a sports show now. Y'all don't need to do this. But that's okay because, as we all know, one of the things that happens with the Super Bowl, Martin, is like, because that's how they got people. You remember the days before the internet, people just used to watch the Super Bowl for commercials and trailers. And now they just started. They put
them online now.
They stopped fighting. They stopped fighting the internet. They put them online now. But still, people watch for the commercials. And what I have here, I have a bunch of commercials, and we're going to take. While we're on commercials, we're going to talk about 2 different categories. We're going to talk about commercials that didn't really work because they got too weird. You know, that whole thing of, man, commercials, you know, the crazier we get, the more attention that we'll receive. Because of what? The Super Bowl spot is like about $5 million.
Can be.
For what, a minute or something?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. $5 million for 30 seconds, roughly. We might not be exact. But like last year, there was a commercial that it divided people. Weirded people the fuck out, if you will. And I know he already laughing. He's talking about, I love that commercial. I'm sitting up here like, I hate that commercial. And you probably remember this. You remember that commercial with that crazy ass animal that kept saying the same thing over and over again?
Man, I might just chill tonight.
Oh, dear.
Puppy monkey baby.
People were like, what the fuck is that? I was watching a commercial with people in a room and people just stopped. One girl dropped a glass. She's like, what the fuck is it? Burn that motherfucker. And it's the Mountain Dew puppy monkey baby. Their marketing was to combine 3 things that work in commercials: a puppy, a monkey, and a baby.
Right.
Put them in one creature and just have said creature repeat the same thing over and over again. Not even the product, but puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. I can't even say it.
Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby.
I like my man over there. He's like, oh, that's so adorable.
Yeah.
No, believe me. And the thing is that whether you hate it or not, you were going around the house talking about puppy monkey baby. Like there was one dude with a gun in his mouth, puppy monkey baby, puppy monkey baby. Oh, it's. And the thing with this is that it worked. They talked about how ads, these ad marketers came out and these ad sites came out talking about how bad this ad was, talking about how it divided people, how it disgusted people. But by the time that they showed it at the Super Bowl, people were drunk already. People didn't know.
I guess so. I mean, honestly, I look at it and I go like, man, they're just not even trying anymore.
But Martin, here's the deal. That thing generated 2.2 million views online and 300,000 social media interactions after working, which means that they sold a lot of Mountain Dew, and which means that people are high on Mountain Dew and they start seeing that fucking that puppy monkey baby.
They put Mountain Dew in front of a lot of eyes.
It worked, but there's some things out there that they went a little bit too weird on. And sometimes
weirder than that.
Weirder than that. And sometimes weird worked until you introduced a new element. In 2008, Sobe was selling this thing called Life Water.
Yes.
And people are already talking about, okay, what the hell is Life Water?
It's gross.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're trying to sell it like that's a fountain of youth or something. Uh-huh. Like you're going to drink it, all of a sudden you're going to go back to being 25 years old or something.
Right.
No. And
they make it sound like, it's full of antioxidants and all the vitamins and minerals you need for life.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you mean sugar?
Yeah.
Is that what I need?
I challenge anybody to tell me what antioxidants or gluten is. I don't know. It's some shit on the label. That's all I know. But Sobe had this commercial. Not only did they had it good, but introduced a weirder element that threw it off, but they were also riding off of another commercial's back. It's a lizard that's hanging out with Naomi Campbell, gets some of the life water in him, and then all of a sudden starts doing a Thriller dance.
Right.
And a lot of people said, man, y'all ain't trying to be creative. You just bringing in shit that people recognize. Like you pay for the rights to the Michael Jackson Thriller song. You got Naomi Campbell in there, and then don't think you fooling nobody. We know it's that fucking Geico lizard y'all trying to gank on right there. But that's the weirdest thing. People saying, the lizards, they were cool. That people were fine with the lizards. Like, what the fuck is Naomi Campbell doing here? Like, they said, for some reason, she throws the whole thing off. She just comes in and starts dancing in a way that just seems, okay, so it's pretty much a game by numbers. Like the lizards are hanging out with, you got a gang of them right there.
Sure.
And all of a sudden she comes in by herself and people are like, okay, you just did it for a name. If you're going to use something for a name, it's just a random mashup of pop culture right there.
She was the introduction to it in the first place. I mean, she's wearing that super shiny dress. You got the legs, caught my eye. Then we get these lizards. I'm like, okay, you guys get out of here. I want to go back to her.
I'm just telling you what the public said. This is one time.
Sometimes the public's wrong.
See, now you know. How many times do I say that? The public doesn't know what they want until you give it to them. And they don't want Naomi Campbell hanging out with lizards. Now here's the next commercial right here that somebody went way too weird on. It was Miller Lite. Miller Lite was known for, in the 90s, this came out in 1998, and you thought that lizard commercial was weird. They were doing things just to be surreal. Sure. They thought surreal would sell something. They thought if you looked at something and said, the fuck is that? Then you know what? You might not know, but it might just stick in your mind.
Well, weren't they known for having the best commercials for so long? And I think it comes a point when you can't top yourself. The only way you can go is weird.
Yeah, you pretty much just lost your... It's like, you were doing lines of cocaine before, and then you had cool commercials. Now you're just doing mounds of it. Because shit kind of made sense before, but then they just got to points where they just made up anything. The evil Beaver commercial. It was based on a history film where it was done all in silent. These people went out in the woods and cut down all of these trees, and then the beaver saw it, and the beaver lost his mind. Except the beaver looks like a crackhead in a fur coat. if you're listening, I forgot to mention he also gets on a dirt bike.
This looks like a Mountain Dew commercial.
Yeah, it does. And maybe they were looking at what Mountain Dew was doing and thought that they would get extreme alcoholism going, but but no, this is just weird. People were terrified.
Why wouldn't they give him buck teeth?
That's where you ask why right there. That's where the why starts.
Yeah, the way to sell a beaver is with the buck teeth.
I think the way to sell a beaver is to have a beaver, not a goddamn drug addict wearing somebody's stolen fur coat. There's moments where you can go too far and people responded immediately saying, "Hey, pull back, man."
I feel like, but you don't know. Like if that puppy baby monkey thing worked, why not these?
Because I think the puppy monkey baby, and that's a good question. I think the puppy monkey baby worked because of the audience that it was for. It was for look, man, y'all want to get extreme, all right, there you go. You don't get no extreme to this fucking
nuts, Jack.
Yeah.
Let's get nuts.
This goddamn mutant right here. Puppy monkey baby, kill me. Puppy monkey, that thing's in pain.
Right.
That thing is in so much pain right now.
Escape from a lab.
Yeah. Shit, that's a sequel to The Fly.
Right.
Somebody put a monkey, a baby, in a puppy in a transporter or teleporting pod and got that right there. I have a third one right here that is definitely a no. It's
Okay.
definitely
All
like,
right.
what the fuck were you thinking? And pretty much, this is. I would love to know the history of this. I just looked at it this morning, but I want you to listen to what I'm telling you right here, Martin. $5 million for 30 seconds. $5 million. People are making mini movies for these spots right here. Not Sales Genie Pandas. Sales Genie Panda says, you know what, we're going to save our money a little bit. You know, we don't have to go out there and give you all the special effects and the high tech CG to sell our product. And that's exactly what they did.
Ting Ting, we have no customers, no sales. We're going out of business.
Oh, what the
Ling
fuck,
Ling,
man?
I am not going back to the zoo.
People, this is a commercial with pandas in it who are talking like this.
George Lucas directed the commercial.
George Lucas who? George Lucas Jr. or something?
George Lucas, who made the Phantom Menace, where the Jedi try to.
Yeah, this is funny, people, because you could tell with this commercial, they all they did was spend the money on the ad space, on the ad time, and when they got
might
it,
as well put the general up there.
oh, I know. And when they spent the money, they went back to the studio and said, "All right, how much we got left for animation?" Nothing. In fact, we got negative. Shit, I wonder what my 13-year-old is doing. We got Flash, right?
Sales miracle.
Panda Psychic, help! We need customers. Tell Ling Ling to get 100 free sales leads.
Now, this is racist as hell because I want y'all to see they got these pandas. All of them are talking like this, but the one panda that works for the company, the one that has to say the name of their product, has a nice white woman's voice on it. Man, and $5 million was spent and the shit backfired on it because immediately people were saying, "What the fuck, man? That's racist."
Yeah, why are we still looking at commercials like this?
Yeah.
SalesGenie.com. And stop eating the bamboo furniture.
Wow, look at all these sales leads. Thank you, Sales Genie. Hey, kids, you want to go see the grizzly bears at the zoo? For 100 free sales leads, go to Sales Genie.
People don't even know what they were selling. People were so mad.
Oh, that's so painful.
People saw these racist ass. They saw these racist ass penguins. They didn't even. I mean, they saw these pandas right here, and nobody even knew. It's one of the biggest misfires in Super Bowl history. Not only production wise, but also with failing to sell their product. Now, let's get into some commercials that people. You know these characters, you know these properties, you know these commercials, but you probably didn't know that they premiered during the Super Bowl. Because a lot of people used to see them after the Super Bowl. They were successful enough. Some of them were weird. And those were the ones that were surreal and weird that actually worked. So much to the point that people forgot that they aired during that time. To this day, and I looked around, to this day, people forget that these characters premiered at the Super Bowl. Those are Budweiser Frogs. They were so popular after that they were everywhere. They were on T-shirts. I think they even sold toys or some of them. And
Yeah, they kept doing variations on that commercial.
And they kept doing variations on it. If you remember it, people, and maybe you don't. If you don't, it's three frogs hanging out in the swamp somewhere on a log, and one of them says Bud, the other says Wise, and the other says
Bud, Wise, Bud,
Budweiser, goddammit. Every time I used to see the commercial, it used to make me mad.
Yeah.
I used to try to find the control, and I couldn't find it. Budweiser!
Here, you sit here, you here. Now, go.
I actually heard bartenders say that they said, man, I used to hate that commercial because people thought it was cute, especially girls. It's like guys thought it was cute for them to come in and there would be three of them. They would be standing next to each other, Bud, Wise, and they're like, yeah, okay. True story. Now, here's one that people do remember. It might be so old that some people might not even remember the commercial itself. But this is 1984. One of the most popular commercials from 1984 is a Macintosh commercial where they were introducing the first user-friendly Macintosh computer.
Sounds good, but we will find them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
I said, bitch, you paying for that. Shit, just bought this monitor at Best Buy today. 4K 80-inch screen right there. That is one of the most popular ads ever. To the point that some people do forget that it's at the Super Bowl, but most people do remember. But the one that people forget that came out the same year was this sweet old lady right here who created a catchphrase that lasted for a long time that year. To the point people kind of sick of it, but it sold a whole lot of burgers.
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big, fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
I used to love, man, my mom used to love that commercial. We ate so much Wendy's because of this shit.
Hey, Corey, here's the beef.
Yeah. Hey, you see? Come on, goddamn hamburger. Get your hands off of that. Mom, we ate this created so many sales for Wendy, that old woman right there. It was a culture.
Clara Peller.
Was that her name? Clara Peller? She was a culture phenomenon. Mm-hmm. Y'all might have seen a Simpsons episode where Homer was wearing a Where's the Beef shirt. People were actually doing that back in the day.
We serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
My mother was a kind of woman where when she learned something or she got caught on with something popular, my mother was going around talking about where's the beef for 3 years. She would go up to Wendy's doing that shit years after that old woman died. Where's the beef? Yeah, take your fucking hamburger. Probably the dude didn't just have his penis out at the window. Here's your beef, man. Tired of you coming here every day doing that shit. Every day. Where's the beef?
Well, you try to do your homework. Say, Corey. What, mama? Where's the beef?
Yeah. Turn around, my dick is in my hand. Yeah, right here. Where's the beef? I'm masturbating.
Oh, boy, that's just a little smoky.
Yeah. Look like that thing on that bun right there. I see a lot of bread, but no dick. Fuck you,
Shut
Mom.
up, Mom. Give me a complex.
I'm your son.
Not with that.
No. Now let's go to Wendy's.
Get some real beef, huh?
I'm not hungry. But yeah, that was that. A lot of people forgot that was a commercial from 1984. I forgot that was. In fact, I had to tell Sammy, "Are you sure?" I kept calling him today.
Why are you fighting him on it?
Because I was doubting myself, and if I'm doubting myself, that means he's wrong. Okay. So I kept calling up like 3 times, like this was something important. Are you sure, Sammy? Are you sure?
We can't get this wrong.
We can't get. Where's the beef? 1984. Are you positive? People will die.
They'll destroy us in the press if we have this wrong.
Alternative facts. Now here's another one. Now
I'm still gonna go on Snopes though.
What? Yeah, check that for me, man. Now here's another one right here. This is from 2010. Another commercial. This commercial was playing on Adult Swim at night. It was, it's people going around quoting this. It created about 15 minutes of fame as a sex symbol for one particular person. You have any guesses who I might be talking about?
From 7 years ago? No.
See, that's because you don't remember. And that's because a lot of people don't remember. But at the time in 2010, at the Super Bowl, premiered this commercial right here.
Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if he stopped using lady-scented body wash and switched to Old Spice, he could smell like he's me.
You know what? So many black dudes were waiting for that one commercial with him where he would be with a white woman. They were like, man, we know he made it. Put a white woman in that Old Spice commercial. He never got it. They gave that brother a horse before they gave him a woman.
Now, Diamond, anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady. I'm on a horse.
They gave him a white horse.
Baby steps, man.
They said that's the closest you're going to get right now.
Right. Before you get the white woman, they switched him out with Terry Crews.
Oh, that was the one, because a lot of people, they thought it was the same dude. They're like, because they're looking at him, they're like, damn, he went on steroids and lost his fucking mind.
This new Old Spice shaver is so amazing it'll shave off every hair on your face. Oh no, I'm a hair.
They were like, damn, that motherfucker got on crack or something. Yeah, they said, damn, he fell off quick. They thought Tim and Terry Crews were the same person.
Damn, that dude is big.
Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what are you talking about? Yeah, water's wet, Martin. Yeah, that motherfucker's big.
Yeah, but like he's big, but then to see it sometimes, just stop on a freeze frame.
I like.
Wow.
And the funny thing is, he's a pubic hair right there. You still know he's big. You look down at your penis, you're like, God damn. What happened to you, man? My pubic hair beat my ass.
And it won't stop screaming at me.
It won't stop yelling.
You're about to get shaved.
Stop yelling. People like, is your dick talking right now?
You hear it too, right?
Yeah. Keep saying, you're about to get saved, but where's the beef?
Well, the thing with that Old Spice commercial, besides that dude being in it, was how they kept switching the backgrounds and the props, and they said it was no CGI, and they even did like a sort of like a behind the scenes on how they put all that together.
No, that was
amazing.
So that was no CGI, huh? Yeah. All of that is one take.
Yeah,
that's
but
amazing.
It's all like them switching out sets and props and just how you're using camera tricks to do it.
Really? 3 days. Wow. So he had the pearls under the clams and everything?
I guess.
The Old Spice came out the clam like that, Martin. That's
what they say.
Man, that's amazing, man, how they put that shit in his hand, have it burrow out of it. Nah, you know what? That is a commercial that I remember from, and I saw it during the Super Bowl. 'Cause I remember I've seen every Super Bowl that comes out, but I forgot that was playing, or premiered at the Super Bowl. Now, you cannot talk about Super Bowl commercials and ads without going and talking about the greatest Super Bowl ad of all time. And some people don't remember because now we're finally generations ahead where this one got buried still a little bit. But it was one of the most quoted and parodied commercials at the time. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. I'll give you a hint. 1979.
Got any other hints back there?
No, Martin, because you should know by this. You used to quote this all the time to me. Martin, Mean Joe Green.
Please, tickle now.
Remember?
No, you don't.
Mr. Green?
Yeah.
What? You know, the kid's like,
damn.
Kid's like, nothing, I'm just just looking for the bathroom. Sorry.
Look, he's going to eat that kid.
Huh?
You need any help?
Fuck you.
I just want you to know, I think you're the best ever.
Yeah, sure.
Want my Coke?
I got
It's
some
okay,
Coke.
You can have it.
You look back to you got some?
You got kid, soda, damn.
Yeah, kid, come on back with me. Come on. You're like cheerleaders, come on. But yeah, this really got people. This moved people because it was a commercial where it played on people's emotions because they really thought that this guy was like telling this kid to like fuck off.
Sure.
They really thought that this famous player was neglecting this kid and being a bad celebrity to a fan. And this is one of the commercials that at the time, I mean, we're kind of savvy today, but the commercial had a twist to it.
No.
Really, you can have it.
God damn, kid.
Okay.
A Coke in the snow makes me feel good.
Put his backwash in it.
Hey, kid.
Thanks, kid.
You sell it on the eBay.
What's eBay? It's 1979.
Makes me feel nice.
See you around.
That's the way it should be. I like to say
He's like, I wanted my Coke, man.
How am I supposed to drink this?
Yeah.
I'm so thirsty. Damn.
He's like, a T-shirt? Nigga, fuck you.
Tell your mama where you got that.
Yeah. Hey, kid, where your mama sitting? Tell her come on back. Bring 2 more Cokes. No, you can't come.
Your Uncle Mean joke. That's what to tell your mama.
Oh.
Plus it is kind of like, hey, how did you even get back here?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, thanks, kid. I'm going to fire my fucking security. Oh, let's see here. Now, those are ads right there. Those are all the ads that we have. And that is really one that considered to be the epitome of Super Bowl commercials. That is a classic commercial right there, 1979. A lot of commercials that, you know, today they're weird, or they rely on heavy on star appeal or celebrity appeal. But back then, that commercial right there, people felt like that was kind of sincere.
But people were less cynical.
And people were less cynical, you know, and that was it was a sweet commercial at a simpler time, Martin.
True.
But fast forward a few years later, anything is but simple. Anything is but pure. And it's but pure, Martin. And we have, I know, saying like gross. So that is our Super Bowl talk right there, Martin. Few things Super Bowl, just covering some.
I learned some things.
Learn some things right there. And you're a fan, see? Everybody, if you dig deep enough, you will find something that you don't know. Gamefly brings to your house, to you, over 8,000 new releases and classics that are available to rent, or you can buy them for almost every system out there, current and some old systems. Like I said, man, I've been trying to put my GameCube back to work for years. Gamefly has given me an excuse to do that. And you could even try 30 days for free by typing in gameflyoffer.com/double toasted. And when you do that, you'll get 30 days for free of games and movies. Get all those things, all of them at once. Just stay in the house. Don't go nowhere, because they're all going to get brought right to your mailbox. You can also bring the element of surprise every month to your home in the form of a Loot Crate mystery box. In that box, I can't tell you what it is, but I can guarantee you it is the best in geek and gaming gear. Some people say it's like having Comic-Con brought right to your home. You don't have to leave the house for nothing. You're getting all kind of stuff. And everybody likes a little surprise every month. Just a little bit. And here's another surprise for you. You know, if you go to our link, trylootcrate.com/double toasted, and you type in bridge 10, that's the word bridge and the number 10, you can get 10% off, a 10% discount on your first crate. How's that for a surprise right there? Loot Crate, bring the mystery and the surprise to your mailbox once a month with Loot Crate. Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and go over to our home, doubletoasted.com, for more videos and live streams. And remember, stay toasty.